Hello everyone and welcome back to another Grainman Travels episode, and today we're on a new mod map called Michigan Map. Now this map is a pretty classic American style map based on an imaginary area of Michigan in America. Now it was released yesterday on the 24th of the 3rd 2025. It is cross-platform compatible, so PC, Mac, PlayStation 5 and the Xbox series of consoles. Not doing an FS25 map tour, that's for sure. It's on a version 1.0.0.0, 456.58 megabytes to download if you're interested, and it's been put together by map makers TaylorFarms and SaltyShorty. Now we'll just run through some of the interesting information on the mod description on Mod Hub. It says number of purchasable fields 34, average acre size 19.86. Number of purchasable forest land 5, water retrieval sources, water tower in the town, alfalfa crop added and implemented with the animals. You can feed alfalfa hay to animals. Riverbend collectibles, toy tractors and sugar beets are scattered around the map for collecting. And there's one other thing as well, there's actually sugar beet piler, same as what's on Prairie Farm, which is just over there in the distance. It says the sugar beet piler factory for added realism with sugar beet harvesting. When owned by the player, the pile will give you tar dirt. Tar dirt back to field and dump. So in other words, you can take it back to your field and dump it. Dirt piles can be leveled and disappeared when using any field working implements like cultivators, plows. If not owned by a player, it will be a sell point without tar dirt. So there's a bit of a customization on the map, which is nice, but let's get our feet firmly back down on the ground and have a quick look at our starting farm and our starting equipment. So a pretty bog standard American style map when it comes to the farm, really, I suppose. So a big red shed here, another big shed here which is holding pretty much all your equipment, and we've got a workshop over here, and then we've also got a nice farmhouse over the road. So equipment wise, we've got nice Volvo, we've got a horse drill, we've got a Great Plains drill, we've got a 8RX, we've got a Challenger. That's actually a Mitty. I think that's a defoliator, so I think that's for sugar beet harvest. Then you've got the header for it as well. You've got the case combine plus header. Big Summers cultivator there. You've got the massive quad track. Got a John Deere with the Hardy Mega 2 sprayer and front tank. So quite a nice arrangement of equipment. Not quite as much as what was on Prairie Farms, but still very good. And obviously this shed over here is a completely open shed. And pretty much that is our starting area and starting farm, really. Nothing like revolutionary or anything, just a nice easy area to get started and get cracked on. So farmland wise though, we own, as you can see, we own this farmland here. We own 28, 14, 30, 31 and 33. So quite a lot of farmland is owned in new farmer mode. So pretty good though, pretty good. Crop calendar wise, alfalfa has been added, but everything else is base game default. Nothing new, nothing changed in that respect. Just the alfalfa's been added, which can be used for your animals as well, which is nice. Animals in new farm mode, you don't have any, but you can obviously put some pens down or sheds down, that's not a problem. Obviously contracts wise, big American style farming, so there's going to be some big contracts going on at some point. Obviously 22, but I had a contract there for 19 grand, stone picking there for 25. So yeah, some pretty healthy contracts. Productions, you don't own any on new farm mode, but there's obviously the bakery, biogas plant, canning factory, carpentry, cooper, grain mill, iron furnace, oil mill, rope maker, sawmill, sugar beet pilers, and a tailor shop on the map that you could buy if you wanted to. So prices wise, pretty much from what I can see, everything, I think apart from, I think there's a couple of base game things that don't sell, things like digestate, but that's pretty standard, to be honest with you. Herbicide, yeah, probably fertilizers, yeah. Lime liquid fertilizer doesn't. Everything else seems to, I think though, from what I remember when I had a quick look before recording, yeah, solid fertilizer, that's pretty standard. Yeah, so pretty much how we thought. Vehicles wise, I think we've run through all of those. There's a big trailer there as well actually. But apart from that, yeah, pretty much Terraflex, yeah, pretty much run through all of those. So PDA wise then, yeah, pretty standard American style map rig, I suppose, in the PDA. So it's got big like ring road around most of the map, got intersections through as well, so you can cut through a couple of other paths as well through there, around here. Some, I wouldn't say massive fields, quite a good arrangement of different size fields, quite square in most of them, but I think because obviously it's big, obviously Michigan flat land kind of, it makes sense to have big square open fields for that. So yeah, let's have a quick look at our selling points then. So what have we got? Grain Elevator Museum to do up, which is pretty cool. That's the playground. I think there's also roller coaster on this as well. David's there, that's our house trigger, and that's our workshop. We've got Walter there, got Ben there, that's all those. And then up here we've got the train to Canada, we've got the Grain West silo, we've got a rent train trigger, then we've got the canning factory, we've got carpentry, we've got the warehouse, we've got the warehouse again, oil mill, vehicle shops there, we've got the farmers market, also we've got gas station, we've got tailor shop, we've got dairy, then what we got, Cooper, Ben's there, Noah's there, sorry, sawmill near the sawmill, pretty standard, Gira elevator, so I'm guessing that's like a grain elevator, grain mill, we've got rope maker, we've got bakery, we've got liquid manure, we've got manure, guessing that's going to be Katie, and she's probably going to be at the animal dealer, and she is, and then we've got iron furnace, and finally the train to Canada. So pretty, oh, and then down here we've got the 3 sugar beet pilots that you can buy, which then can give you tar to put on your land. So yeah, not bad at all. I think there is the roller coaster that you can build as well. So pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm gonna go for the truck, I think. So I think if we just detach the trailer and go for a bit of a drive in the truck, let's see how we get on. Hopefully not too bad. Right, let's just see where we want to go. So we're there. I think if we cut down the middle and then probably cut down there and come back around and probably finish near the roller coaster, I think. So it's a bit of a drive around, but as I said at the start of the video, it's a pretty much a completely flat map, no contouring, no undulations, quite open as well, not many trees, no bushes, but I suppose that is kind of how it would be in Michigan. There's also no hedges or anything as well. Let's see if we can overtake this car quickly before the other one comes. That did not go to plan. Can I cut through, guys? Wow, AI traffic on this game is absolutely terrible, isn't it? Also, my driving was quite comical there, but there we go. So, as you can see though, another farms that you can purchase as well, with other farm buildings, all very nice, like American style farm buildings. You got Noah there, I think. And if we carry on going down this road, we should be able to overtake this one, I think, this time, without causing any calamitous accidents, but we shall see. I think if we fire down here, if we can not end up in the dike, that would be good. But as you can see, good sized fields, a few bits of forestry land as well in some of the fields, in some of the middle and that, just to break it up a little bit, and a few areas that you can purchase then to do a little bit of logging. But the roads are good, the dikes are very nice, I must admit. I think the drainage dike's been done very well, very smooth, nicely textured. All got culverts in as well, so that's quite nice. Here's the sugar beet pilers that you can buy. There's a little bit of a interesting add-on or customization for the map, that's for sure. But if we then turn here, we're going to make ourselves and probably finish to do the field prices probably at the old roller coaster, which has obviously been put in from Silver Run, which is pretty good. So if no one's done that on Silver Run, obviously you can take bits and bobs to the roller coaster, complete it, and I believe, if I'm correct, you should then be able to actually ride it. So that could be pretty cool, but there you go. Roller coaster is not complete at all, needs a lot of work doing to it, needs a lot of wood etc delivering off, but we shall just spin round here and just go into where the roller coaster is. It should be here, I'm guessing. excuse me, there you go, and there's your drop off point for the roller coaster as well. So quite a nice little idea to have the roller coaster as a project to do, so very good. Right, field prices wise, I'm going to take a guess and say it's probably going to be quite expensive. 182, 176, 349, 427, 541. Wow, okay. Some of the fields over here. 187, 164, 294, 290, 254 and 267. So to be honest with you, not as expensive as I was anticipating. I expected them to be more money than that, I must admit. So, but hopefully you give this pretty much a classic American style map a go, and hopefully you've enjoyed this map tour. If you have, give it a like, subscribe to the Grainman channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks for watching.